This has been the most challenging winter I've ever had since starting this channel. At the favourable moon phase, the clouds come in, and when the clouds go away, the full moon's there. So it makes it a really challenging time to capture the Milky Way. And we all experience this at different times through our photography journey. So I'm going to need to think outside the box to get a photo that I've never tried before. I'm going to try and deliberately get a photo of the stars but blurry. As you guys know, all the astro stuff that I do, I want the stars to be pin sharp. This time I want them to be blurry, and I want the subject in the foreground to be nice and sharp. The subject that I'm going to use is this awesome looking Harley Davidson right here. And the idea is that the camera is here, the Harley is right here, or the subject is right here, but the stars are way out here. So if I focus just this far from the camera, I should be able to get the stars in a nice bokeh looking sort of situation. And I think it's going to be kind of artistic as far as astro goes. I've never tried it before with an iPhone. To achieve this, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a phone holder on a tripod. This one here is the Ulanzi one. The phone holder is the Explorer Photo Video one. And you're going to need a subject of some sort. That's the Lego Harley that we've got there. Because I'm going to shoot this for a long time, you're probably going to want a power bank as well. So we'll wait till it gets dark and we'll see if this works. Now we've got everything set up, I just want to check to make sure it's all lined up properly. So I've got the Lego bike up there. I've got photo pills running at the moment with the augmented reality, the augmented night reality. And just moving the tripod around so it lines up right where I want it to line up. And I think that's going to be pretty good. I'll go up a little bit higher. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. You can see in the corner of that photo pills, the galactic core is right there, which is a bit of a pain because of the moon, like I mentioned before. But that looks like a well-composed photo. So now, I'm just going to, maybe I'll just take a quick night shot and we'll see how we look. Not going to go for as long as what we would like because, or the 30 seconds is what I mean, because of this light, the video light. What's this photo going to prove? Absolutely nothing. Besides it being crooked. All right, I'll fix that up and we'll get even longer in place. Now we've got even longer set up there. I've got it on star trails. In the top left-hand corner is star trails, or the option to go to star trails. Inside of here now, we'll get the focus onto the bike like we did earlier today, which was, from memory, it was like 6-1, there we go, okay. I'm just gonna double check that. And at night time, when you're doing this sort of focusing, it's very important once you get it to where you want, just don't touch anything for a second. Let it all just settle down. Let the tripod and everything stop any little vibrations and stuff that are going on. 0.61, happy with that. Now you might remember if other videos that I've done with star trails with even longer, the focus point for the stars is 0.81, I think it was. So this is going to be hopefully going to do what I want it to do. I am going to test it though. I'm going to go up to the gear icon up here. I'm going to go for just 2 minutes and we'll take a photo at just 2 minutes. And what this is going to show for us is whether the stars are in focus or if they're going to be blurry and the bike is in focus. And if that's the case, you wait. I'm just going to leave that light off for a minute. It's got 20 odd seconds to go. I think this is going to work. In my head, this just works. And with all of the conditions that we have, with the moon, the galactic core moving around up there, I think this is going to work well. It's nearly done, we'll find out in a sec. Okay, I'll turn this light back on. That has finished. Let me have a look at this photo. What I'm looking for here is for the stars to be blurry and the bike to be in focus. Now the bike is indeed in focus. This video light has really blown it out, but the main thing here are those stars, and those stars are absolutely blurry. This is going to work well, I think. I'm encouraged by that. All right, so what we're going to do now is set this sucker up. Got to get the light painting right, and I'm going to let this go for 6 hours. And I can tell you from past experience that 6 hours is going to drain the battery on the 15 Pro Max when we're shooting RAW, we're shooting this particular app. It's just going to chew the battery. So we're going to need to put in a, where is it? There it is, a power bank. So basically you've got to jerry rig something up. And what I've got going on here, I've just got an old, what I've got going on is this little like old Godox bag here. I'll open this up. I've got a feeling that the power, it's like it's made for it. Look at that. Wow, it's like perfect. Now with this carry strap here, which is the most important part, I guess, to this whole exercise, that's just going to, most tripods, or many tripods, have a hook underneath the ball head, just under like the base of the tripod, up in the guts of it up here. Would you believe this tripod doesn't have it? It's the first time I've actually tried to connect one of these to this particular tripod, and it doesn't have a hook. All right, first what I'm going to do, make sure we're level. The easiest way to do that is just go back into the camera app, get that little spirit level there. Now it's nice and level. And now that that's all good, we'll open up even longer. There's the bike. We are going to muck around with this light a little bit just to make sure, but I think I'll turn it on for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and that would be it. Then I'll turn it off again. So we'll go up to the gear icon here, and we're going to go hit on the numbers. Let's go down to not 21 hours. Imagine that, 24-hour time lapse. That's just crazy. So we'll go with 6 hours. What's the time now? 7:38. That's going to do pretty damn good. That's going to be a nice, long, good, almost solid circles. I'm tempted to go for 7. 17.40. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's go for 7 hours. That's a crazy amount. Oh, the other thing I want to check in there is we'll save it every, we'll say every 30 minutes. It'll give us another photo. And that's it. We're good to go. So I'm going to bring this light here over and dim it right down, because that's a lot of light. In fact, once I push this shutter, it's counting down 3, 2, 1. It's taking a photo now. I'll turn this off now, I think. And that should be it. All right, that's going now. Regular viewers of the channel know that my neighbour is a dairy farmer. He has a very bright light pointing out from his dairy yard. So why am I telling you this? It's because some of you are probably thinking, why is he only doing 7 hours? And that's going to bring me to about 2:30 in the morning, I think, unless my brain's just fried. And I'm going to avoid that big light. When I come out here in the morning, I'll be out here probably at 4 o'clock. I'll go and get that, and we'll see together if it's going to work or not. But the important part is it's going to be just before my neighbour turns that light on, so it's not going to ruin the photo. Other than that, there's nothing else we can do. The weather forecast looks like it's going to be pretty clear. So hopefully we shouldn't get any clouds coming through the shot overnight in that 7-hour period. And hopefully this is going to do what I want. I'm pretty excited about this. I haven't been excited about something with the iPhone that I haven't thought of doing before for a long time. This is a first for me. Hopefully it works. We'll find out in 7 hours. That's done. It's very early at the moment. It's like 20 past 3. Just unplug that. Let's have a look at this photo. This has worked, I think. It has definitely worked. Some of the clouds have moved in. So right now there's a fair few clouds up there. So the star trails are not perfect, as in they're not complete because of the clouds. However, that proof of concept, if you like, is absolutely on the money. I'm really happy with that. This has got so much potential, this type, I don't know, well, this style, this way of doing it. I'm normally chasing nice sharp stars in these photos, But to do the opposite, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's a really cool way of doing star trails. So we've essentially focused on the foreground, on the subject, and the stars are blurry, but the stars make a nice background to that subject. It's definitely worth trying. All right, guys, catch you later.